In this very quick tutorial, I am going to show you how to create a book cover template in InDesign. For the most part, a book cover template in InDesign consists of 3 pages. The back cover, which is on the left-hand side, the spine, which of course is in the middle, and then the front cover, which is on the right-hand side. Back cover, spine, front cover. Okay, let's begin. First thing we want to do is we want to set up a 3-page layout. And you want your pages to be the finished size of your book. For the most part, most paperback books are what we call half letter size, 5.5 by 8.5. And in InDesign, your default is almost always letter size. So for this exercise, let's make that letter half, okay, 5.5 by 8.5. We want to make it 3 pages, and we're going to say facing pages. Let's put our margins at 0, and we're probably going to need a bleed. So if you're not sure what the decimal value is, it's 0.125. But if you're not sure, you can just put in 1/8, and that'll give you 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. So 3 pages, facing pages, 5.5 by 8.5, half letter size, and then we'll give it 1/8 of an inch bleed all the way around. We'll say OK. Now, you're going to notice, since we said facing pages, if we go up to the page palette, you'll see that it's set up like a book. You have your page 1, which will be your cover on the right-hand side, then 2, 3. Well, we need to get them all in a row. So what you'll notice when I try to bring this up, I can't because it will not allow me to do that. Well, let's solve that problem. If you go into the upper right-hand corner of the page palette, you're going to click off on Allow Document Pages to Shuffle. Once you do that, you grab these 2 pages here, put it right next to page 1, and now we have exactly what we want, is 3 pages in a row. Great. So now what we're going to do is, what we're going to end up with is, this is going to be your back page, this will be your spine, this will be your front page. But as you can see, the problem is, it's obvious. Our spine is not going to be this wide. All 3 of these pages are the exact same size. What we want to do is we want to make the spine much narrower. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the page tool. And then when we have the center page selected, we can make that 0.5. I'm just going to make it an arbitrary value, half of an inch. And you can tell you can actually control the size of your spine. And the reason why this is good is because, let's say, for example, when you're laying out your book and you use one of these online calculators, because the size of your spine is determined by the amount of pages in your book. So you use one of these online calculators, and if you realize that, okay, your book is 1/4 of an inch, no problem. You type in 0.25 when you're in your page tool, and you can make it any width you want. So you have your back page, spine, and front page. And that's how you can very quickly set up a template for your book cover.